Hello and welcome to the Network and Information Security Capstone Competency. This competency aligns with course number ITN 425, which is the Capstone course for the Network and Information Security program. In this competency, you'll work in teams to design a secure enterprise network from the ground up, based on the needs of an organization. You'll discover these needs through reading the project description and by listening to the interviews with the principals of the organization. Be sure to take notes when you're listening to these interviews because there's a lot of information in there that will affect the scoring of your project plan. My name is Patrick Coyle. I've been a professor of information technology and security here at Pierce College since 2006, and before that I had extensive experience in the information technology and security field with jobs ranging from an IT network configuration tech to a corporate security manager for a large pharmaceutical organization. There are a lot of objectives here. Each one of these objectives is a step in your plan. The first objective, working in teams and using the assigned checklist and the objective assignment, analyze the business goals, technical goals, current network, and network traffic of the company. The next objective is to create a network topology based on specifications. Next, you'll create plans for assigning names and addresses for all the network devices, servers, routers, clients, etc. You're going to be specific in terms of your plans for future growth, the upgrade path to IP version 6, subnetting within the organization, and device naming conventions. You're going to create a naming convention for your network, and you're also going to create an internal IP version 4 subnetting scheme. Next, you're going to design a plan for deploying routing and switching both internally and externally. Next, you're going to formulate a security plan that includes at a minimum a formal security policy, physical security plans, user authentication mechanisms, audit plans, an encryption policy, external security, and plans for securely deploying a VPN. Next, you're going to design a plan for deploying remote access based on the logical VPN plans that you just did in the previous objective. Next, you're going to choose a vendor for a unified messaging solution. A unified messaging solution includes instant messaging, presence awareness, video conferencing, file transfer, email, etc. Then you're going to create an Excel spreadsheet with a breakdown of all of your new devices, servers, routers, workstations, etc. that will be purchased for the upgrade. Include cost estimates for installation, configuration, and maintenance. In other words, total cost of ownership for these devices. And you're also going to describe any changes that you'll be making to the physical plan, including cabling, protocol, and devices. Next, you're going to design plan for testing and optimizing your network upgrade. Next, you're going to create a Google site for the project, including a home page with some type of introductory information for you and your team, and links to other pages. The other pages will include a project overview page, a project timeline page, and a PowerPoint presentation of 20 slides or under that highlights the main points of your proposal. Imagine that you're giving this PowerPoint presentation to the CEO of the organization that you're designing this network for. And finally, you're going to combine all of these objectives into a polished professional project proposal. The textbook for our course is Top-Down Network Design, and it's available through VitalSource and also through links throughout the course. Some helpful hints. Be in constant contact with your team. You guys are working together on this. You'll need to have at least weekly meetings discussing who's doing what, who's doing which part. You'll also want to all review every part that is done by all team members so that when it is presented, it represents the team, not just individuals on the team. You also want to read closely the assigned textbook readings and the assigned competency readings. They're very important, and there's good information in there as guides to help you in your project plan. You're going to use these readings in the final assessment for the competency. And also, when you're completing the final assessment, make sure to download the instructions and pay close attention to the requirements. Also, keep a copy of the rubric handy so that you are completing and submitting everything that is required. The worst thing is spending hours completing a part or several parts of this project and finding out that you were off track because you weren't really paying close attention to the requirements and to the rubric. One of the main things you need to do is ask questions when you have them. Your competency coach and your competency mentor are waiting to hear from you. We look forward to hearing from you. It's better to ask questions sooner rather than later, so that you stay on the proper path and you're not wasting time or energy or work going down the wrong way. So best of luck to you. Although luck seems to be a product of hard work. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So what you want to do is stay in constant contact with your team, bear down, stay focused, get through this competency, and chances are at this point you'll have reached the end of your program here. So it's a pleasure to have you here. Best of luck with your competency.